Hello, people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. It's Tuesday.
And from
And
this is a great experience
whoops.
to
Stop
I'm
it.
surprised they wanted us to talk about this.
It's not time yet. Anyway, so they're trying to get situated here. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, we talking about the Steam Deck here. Sorry about the slip up here, but anyway, I had to do that little video on the Wii U earlier, just to get what I need to get off my chest, because I think they should have never built the Switch. I just found this article here on Linus Tech Tip shares awaited verdict on Steam Deck. There is no competition. Yeah, power and specs matters in video games, people. Video games run off CPU power, GPU power, and RAM. You can talk sales all you want to, but power and specs really matters. So, speed, power, and performance. That's the name of the game. The Steam Deck, yeah, it's gonna sell out quick by the time, as soon as the 25th rolls around. 17 more days? Oh yeah, it'll be here. But anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box with the video from Linus Tech. They have a review on the Steam Deck, and it's gonna show gameplay footage on how games run and how it performs. So yeah, this video game industry is so tight now. After the moves that Microsoft just made, the industry is real tight. So power and specs really matters right now. And that's when the Steam Deck came out with 16 gigs of RAM. And I was looking at the spec sheets. Yeah, that little handheld packs a punch, man. So yeah, it's gonna run games perfectly with no slowdowns. Okay. Anyway, listen to this. It says here. Ready? All right. Let's see if I got this thing going here. Making sure I got everything right here. Anyway, gotta keep my Steam Deck fans happy. They don't want to hear nothing else but the Steam Deck news. Alright, let me stop playing here. It says here, Linus Tech's tip shares long-awaited verdict on Steam Deck. There's no competition. Linus Tech has finally started to review the Valve highly anticipated Steam Deck and doesn't think there's any competition for the handheld in its price range. Yeah, and its spec range too. Anyway, says here, the Steam Deck is one of the most anticipated piece of hardware in recent memory, and according to Linus, it does indeed live up to the hype. On February 7th, the first of its long-awaited review for Valve handheld gaming PC came out. While there are still some questions to be answered, according to Linus, there's really no beating the Steam Deck for the price. Told you, that's the key right there too. The price. They priced it right, but they gave you choices with the price. Anyway, it says here in the first review, Linus focused mainly on the hardware and how to select games includes for review perform. For gaming, the input of the joystick D-pad, the button was right up there with the best console controller according to YouTubers. And it says here, the joystick in particular are miles ahead of every other handheld PC. Have touch, Linus gushed, and Valve repair-friendly approach to the joystick promised a long gaming life for your deck. Says here, games that Linus was allowed to review also perform well, save for some issues with Forza Horizon 5. However, there are still some outstanding questions on software that the YouTubers said need to be answered. And it says here, the software is still make or break for the puppy, and Valve has some big questions to answer. Linus explained the game engine rubber banding like we saw in Forza Horizon 5, game compatibility, and things like auto resuming gameplay. Let's say your Steam Deck wasn't online the last time you were playing. are you going to overwrite a bunch of progress when you switch to your desktop? He continued, we're going to have a lot to talk about when we get to look at the software. And then he says here, despite those small issues, they're small, Linus seems very impressed with the Steam Deck and think it could be the next big thing when it comes to handheld gaming. Well, the spec sheet says it all about the Steam Deck, man, and the pricing was right. You know, the pricing was right. So Valve really did their homework, and the pricing is consumer friendly, and plus you can upgrade the storage if you want to. You know, so that's another option. So February 17th it is. You know, and the Steam Deck is going to be good. You know, and it's the first handheld. I mean, besides the ANEO, the GPD Win 3, 1X, the 1X player. You know, they're all pushing. They all got their own CPU power and GPU power, but that RAM is important too. So they're all pushing 16. But where the Steam Deck beats the other three is in the pricing and the GPU hardware and the RAM. So yeah, the Steam Deck is no joke, man. And, Valve did their homework, you know, and they're still grinding and still working out whatever issues they're finding, and go from there. But what I'm gonna do is this: I'm gonna leave a link in the description box with this article, plus the video, so you can watch it, the review. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. The dark side.